So here we are at the end of turn 3. After the Paulus Pause, I decided to do it. Basically, the Paulus Pause, which is historical, was figured into the German plans that they figured they would have to stop at some point and kind of pull up logistics and get things moved forward due to different factors in the Soviet Union, including the railheads, the quote-unquote roads that existed, which were really kind of sandy tracks. So in the game, if you don't use the Paulus Pause, the next 2 turns, 4 and 5, you get a 1 shift left on your assaults and your mobile assaults, prepared assaults, I should say, and mobile assaults. And also, you have reduced movement ability on your panzers during turn 3. So I decided to go ahead and pause and just bring my troops up and try to get them into place. So I'm still having problems up here with this unit that just keeps hanging on in this peninsula. It's rather annoying. In the center, I had a bad turn with a Soviet counterattack that I foolishly forgot to use one of my Luftwaffe markers to help me, so it ended up being a bloodbath. I lost some units there. And as you can see, the Soviets now have a very nice defensive line all set up there as well. Kiev, of course, is still pretty well defended, and the Soviets actually have a nice defensive line going all along the Dnieper here. So clearly, Blitzkrieg General I am not. Hopefully, I'll be able to do a better job here as the year winds down with my assault on Moscow. Clearly, the Marck's plan has had some problems getting through the heavily defended Ukraine region. As you can see, the one spearhead there is just on the edge of Kiev and the Dnieper in Hex 2411. That's a long way from Moscow yet. And of course, I still have this issue with all these panzers need replaced, which is just, yeah, okay. So, all right. So, Panzer Leader, I may not be, but I'm still going to press on here. As the Soviets, I really haven't done much with Leningrad because, well, there's not much up there to threaten it. Although I guess these panzers could wheel to the north very quickly if wanted to, but that's not going to give me victory. At this point, I only have 17 victory points on the track. And of course, as part of the victory point schedule, I'm going to need at the end of next turn at least 23. So I'd have to pick up 6 cities somewhere along the line. That will be extremely difficult. Although, next turn, the Soviets also have to declare hero cities, so depending on which cities they choose for that, those actually count double victory points. And of course, notice the reorganization phase has happened. All the Soviet forces have been picked up off the map that were either blue or red or brown. The only good thing, well, not the only good thing, but one of the good things so far is the fact that I did manage to destroy a lot of the rifle armies, the brown ones, so there are a lot of replacements there. The only bad thing is, after this next turn coming up, the Russians are going to get a boatload of replacements. So, as always, ever deeper east, and we'll see what happens next.